Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Libertalia. Libertalia is a game designed by Paolo Mori, published by Marabunta. Plays 2 to 6 players in about 40 to 60 minutes, which is probably right. And what you're doing in this game is you are taking on the role of a captain of a ship. Everybody's going to have a different colored ship. And you're going to have a crew, a 30-card crew. And what you're trying to do is you are trying to use these cards to send them out to the Libertalia to raid, fight, finagle, to get the booty. Effectively how that works is everyone's going to pick a card. We're going to put it face down. When everybody's picked a card, we're going to reveal. So simultaneous action selection is what that mechanism is called. And then we're going to rate the cards from lowest value to highest value. They're going to fire off certain powers during the day. They're going to fire off the opportunity to grab booty from high to low. Then if they survive and they go into your den, if they have a night ability, they'll fire off some points there. The ultimate goal of the game is to have the most points by either collecting loot, booty, or doubloons. That's enough talking about it. Let's go on the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Libertalia, all set up for 3 players. To set up, you're going to put the main board out in the middle here. You're going to put out the scoreboard here with each of the players' tokens on 0. Each player will get a ship and 10 doubloons of 5 and 5 ones. Each player will get a deck of cards in their color, 30 of the same cards. So everybody's going to start with 30 of the same cards. Then one player is going to shuffle their deck and flip 9 cards. And then that's what we did here. So green, flip their deck, pick these 9 cards randomly. Every other player gets those same 9 cards. Then you're going to put the rest of your deck off to the side somewhere with this flag on top, so you know that this is not something that you're using right now. And then you'll draw 1 booty tile out of the bag for each player and put it on each of those 6 spaces, and we're ready to go. So this is a simultaneous action selection game, which means we're each going to pick a card, put it face down on the board, then we're going to reveal, and whatever we reveal, it's going to be ordered from lowest to highest, and we're going to activate some stuff going in daytime, low to high, dusk, high to low, and then anything that survives will get a nighttime ability, it'll fire off. So let's go ahead and start. So I'll be the green player. The black and red players are just going to randomly pick a card, which is not what you would really do, but that's what I'm doing. So just so you can see how the game works. All right, so there's those shuffled. All right, now let's do this. So I'm going to play as green, and these are my cards. So I have all these cards. I'm going to pick one of these to do something on the board. So a daytime means it'll fire off from low to high. Dusk means it would fire off from high to low when you're getting booty. The anchor is at the end of the week after we played all 6 rounds. And then the nighttime is if it survives in your den, then you'll get those points. All right, so I'm going to pick the captain. So I'm going to get 3 doubloons during daytime. But if I have this guy at the end of the round, I'm going to lose 3 for each of these scary masks that I have. So that's risky. All right, so let's go ahead and pick this one and this one, and then we flip. We'll put these in order. So we got the preacher, the waitress, and me. All right, so daytime, discard all booty tiles but 1. No booty for red, so nothing. Nighttime, don't care about that right now. I gain 3 doubloons. And then we get booty tiles going this way, high to low. So I'm going to take this one because it's the best one. These will go face down, but I'm going to keep them face up just so I can see what's going on. Then this goes into my den. The waitress will go in black's den. They'll take the map. And then red gets the preacher in their den. They get to kill someone, and they're going to kill this character. They get to kill to the left or the right, and then they keep that token on their thing. All right. Then anybody that has a knight character would score knight. No one has a knight. This one did have a knight, but it got killed. So then we go on to round 2. Same thing, we pick a card and we play a card. I'm going to play Granny Wada. She's like a push your luck one. If anybody else plays this, they cancel each other out, but if I'm the only one to play it, then I get some money during nighttime. So let's see what happens. This one, this one. Oh man. Red played Granny Wada 2, which is terrible. All right. So they have a daytime. Transfer all cursed relics from black. They don't have any, so discard that. These are night, don't matter. So red gets first dibs. They're going to take this one because it's the best thing. Their Granny Wada goes here. I get my Granny Wada. I'll take a cursed relic. And then their monkey goes here. They'll take a cursed relic. And now we'll do nighttime. Gain 2 doubloons if you're the only player with Granny Wada. Otherwise, discard all Granny Wadas. So all the Granny Wadas are now dead. No other night times, so that's it. Then we go on to round number 3. I'm gonna play the Spanish Spy. During the daytime, this is gonna let me get rid of the Spanish officers here and try to get better booty tiles. So let's see what happens. I'll play this. I'll play this, and then we flip. All right, so we got the treasurer. If there's a tie, the low number down here is the tiebreaker. Spanish boy. All right, so discard all Spanish officers. Draw 1 booty tile from the bag for each discarded Spanish officers. If there's a Spanish officer, they have no effect. So we have a Spanish officer and a saber. All right, done. That was terrible. Anchor, nothing. So they're going to take one of these. They'll take this one. And they are going to kill this one. Red will take this one. They'll kill my anchor. And then I will take the Spanish spy, but I have to take the soldier, and he kills my Spanish spy. So that's done. All right, now moving on to round 4. Same thing. I'm going to play the governor's daughter. I'm going to try to get some money at the end of the round if I'm the only one with her. So let's see what happens. Black, red, then we reveal. Spanish spy, captain. Oh, I did the Spanish spy wrong. It's all of their things. Sorry, I forgot. So I did that wrong. The Spanish spy should be any that you have to try to get better stuff. Sorry about that. I messed that up. But maybe we'll correct that later. All right, so put these in order. 17 comes here. All right, so daytime, 17, they don't have any, so they can discard, they disregard. Captain gains 3 doubloons for black. All right, then we take booty, starting with black, they'll take this. Green will get a map, red will get a map. So black, green, red. Any night times? No nighttime, so we're done. All right, back to this. I'm going to play this because I have a map tile that's not going to be any good. So I'm going to play this waitress to hopefully let me discard that. This one, flip. Dang, everybody played the governor's daughter. It's so annoying. All right. So, waitress, night, no daytime. So they get to pick first. Red's going to pick this because that's the smart one. All right, and then black will pick this. And then I will take a sword, and I'm going to kill this one. Because I want to try to get rid of all those, so I can have the only one. All right, now we have nighttime. I have a night. I can discard a map to gain 3 doubloons, which I will do. All right. No night. So now we're moving on to the last round. I will play the preacher. He's going to let me discard all my booty tiles but 1. I only have 1 good one. So that sounds good to me. They'll play this. They'll play this. And we flip. All right. So here's the order. Transfer all cursed relics for red. They don't have any, so they don't care about that. Preacher, that's me. Discard all booty tiles but one. Done. Then at the end of the round, I gain 5 doubloons. And then that's nighttime. So they get first dibs. They're going to take this. That's black. This is me. I'll take the barrel. And this is red. Monkey's dead because they take the Spanish officer. All right. Now, that's the end of the round. First thing we're going to do is we're going to count up all of our money to get some points. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. So 16 points for money. So you count that up first. So green, 16. This player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13 for this player. Okay. So 13 for black. And then red has, looks like 10. 3, 4, 5, 10. Yep, 10. 10 for red. All right, then we're going to, first thing we should have done is night. So let's look at night. You may discard a treasure map. I don't have any. If you're the only person with Granny Wada, which they are, you get 2 doubloons. So they would get, black would get 2 more points. Then we'll do anchors. So gain 6 doubloons if you're the only one with the governor's daughter. They're not. Otherwise, pay 3 doubloons. So green will go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Red will go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And then gain 1 doubloon for each of your goods. 1, 2, 3. So they get 3 points for black. And then they have 2 points for red. All right, now we did all the cards. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at our goods tiles and score these points. So green, each of these are worth 1, so they get 2 points. And then these can just go away. Black has 1, 4, 7, minus 3, 4. These are nothing, so they get 4 points for black. And then this player has 5, 6 for red. And that's the end of the round. And then all these tokens go back into the bag. Man, I can get these back into the bag. And then any card in your den or that was discarded is removed from the game. So all these green cards are gone. All these black cards are gone. And all these red cards are gone. Then what happens is we're going to start the next round. So what happens now is green will get their deck. They'll flip 6 more cards. So they'll flip the 6 cards. And every player will get those 6 cards. So we'll each have 9 cards, but we could have different cards starting now because we played other cards. Then we each get 10 doubloons again. We'll refill up these with 3 booty each, and then we'll play, do another round. Then we'll do that one more time. And then at the end of all of that, whoever has the most points is the winner. That's how you play Libertalia. Let's go up the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was Libertalia. So let's talk about the components of this before we get into it too much. This has really nice components in my opinion. There's not a ton. It's mostly 6 decks of cards that are all the same. So your crew, everybody has their own crew. This is for the black boat. 30 different cards for the crew. There's some cardboard chits that are going to be like your markers and all that, and the flag to put over your deck. The pirates, the actual boat player board, just has how everything scores, how the phases work, places to put money and stuff down in here, and some flavor names. So this is Stanley Rackum, and the Seeker is the boat. So all that, and then coins are nice cardboard coins. The 10s are real big. The 1s, they're easy to tell apart, so that's nice. And then the tokens, you can draw them out of the bag. Nice cardboard tokens, thick cardboard, easy to tell what they are on the side. That's the Spanish soldier, treasure chest, easy to tell. So I like the components. They're not a lot. The box may be a little too big for all the components that are in there, but it has a nice storage solution. So if you look here, you can see it's got spaces for all the cards, flags, tokens, money, the booty tokens. It's nice. It's a nice insert, even though the box may be a little big. Now let's talk about gameplay. So the reason I wanted to cover this is because Stonemaier is going to be releasing an updated version of this game, and we're going to be lucky enough to cover that. So I wanted to first do this one, so then we could do that one, and possibly, if we want to, do a comparison of the two. But I definitely wanted to cover this one because the new one is supposed to have some significant changes that streamlines it, maybe makes it, I don't know. I love this game how it is. Spoiler. I don't know how it's going to change it, but it's going to make some changes to this gameplay. So I wanted to show this gameplay. So this gameplay, like you saw in the overview, is super simple. You're going to have 9 cards. Everyone's going to start with the same 9 cards. You're going to play a card. Each card's going to have some kind of scoring possibility, maybe, some end of round possibility, maybe, a day action, maybe, a dusk action, maybe, and they're all going to have a number of when they're going to fire off. Lower numbers activate their abilities first. Higher numbers, when they're getting the booty, they activate their numbers first. If they stay alive and they get in your den, if they have a night ability, they're going to give you some doubloons. And you're just trying to get as many doubloons as you can, as much booty as you can to end the game with the most points. Everything's points. You got to watch out for those little cursed treasures, those cursed idols, though, the masks, because they'll lose you points. Some of the characters will lose you points, so you may have to end up killing your own character off so you don't lose points at the end of the game. There's a lot of strategy that goes into just playing one card, flipping it and seeing what happens. And I love the gameplay. I think it's super simple. It's streamlined. It's easy. I don't know how they're going to make it easier because there's the rules right there. Play a card. If it has a symbol, do what it says when it says it. If it's a booty treasure, there's how they score. That's the game. Aside from when you start a new round, you only draw 6 cards instead of 9 because you'll have 3 left over. Yeah, I don't know. So I love everything about this game. I love that we all have the same cards at the beginning. I love that as the game progresses, we're going to get different cards. We'll probably each have at least 3 different cards than everybody else because, yes, you could play the same card as somebody else in a round, but maybe not. It's easy to score. Everything's straightforward, easy to teach, easy to learn. I love everything about this game. The only bad thing about it was really hard to find, but Stonemeier's bringing it back, so that's cool. So yeah, I love this game. It's fantastic. We've had it for a long time. I don't know, years. I can't tell you when we bought it, but we've had it for a long time. And it's one that even with the new one coming, I'm probably still going to hold on to this one because I think this is super smooth. So I don't know if I'll keep the new one. I don't know if I'll give it away. I don't know if I'll keep both of them, but I'm definitely going to keep this one because I love it. So this is going to get a BGM accepted seal. This is going to get an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches on our arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Libertalia from designer Paolo Mori and published by Marabunta. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.